Morning, guys. Welcome into this episode of Winning Bets, the Thursday edition here of Winning Bets. I'm, of course, Jason Mattis, giving you guys free sports picks every day. And you guys can sound by my voice the cold or sickness or whatever the hell my 3-year-old had. It's finally worked its way through the entire family. I was the last one to get it, and it got me sometime last night, early this morning, whatever the hell you want to call it. So you got to deal with a little squeaky voice Jason today as we go ahead and do our recap. We'll talk some Thursday night football. And, of course, the Thursday baseball slate as well with, of course, rapid fire at the end as well. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday morning. Again, good morning to everybody out there. Let's go ahead and jump into that recap first. You guys got to bear with me a little bit today. How about that? Another winning day. That's 3 days this week. That's 3 days of winning this week. That's what we like to see around here. At plus 0.79 units yesterday, 2 to good. Love to see that. What were some of those good wins yesterday? Well, how about that Nerfy between the Tigers and Orioles? We absolutely love that right there. Absolutely loved it right there. I'm telling you guys, we bet that all 3 games this series. Loved it. We did that a few times this season on Payoff Pitch. You find something that you really like in a series and you just keep on going back to it. Well, we heard it as a profitable strategy betting the Nerfy and Tigers Orioles as we won 2 of the 3 in that game. So good stuff worked right there. Dane Dunning over 4.5 Ks. How about a nice third inning cash? Struck out the first batter in the 3rd inning. So in 7 outs, my man had 5 strikeouts in 7 outs. Just outstanding stuff right there. I believe I saw he got 8 strikeouts in total. Good work right there. Nice good cash right there. We were tripped up by that Twins F5 team total. We lost on the hook and, feel good about the bet. Lost on the hook. They had a runner on second base in the 3rd inning that did not score. In the 4th inning, they had a runner on 3rd and did not score. And then in the 5th inning, they had the first 2 guys get on base with no outs. They had a runner on 1st and 2nd. They just can't get it done. Just can't quite get that timely hit. That happens. It's just a good old sports betting loss. Unfortunate stuff. Thought maybe we could go back-to-back on the sweeps, but Twins just let us down by a run. But again, still a nice day at plus 0.79 units. And obviously, you guys can see on the week having a really nice week there at plus 5.89 units on the week. Love to see it. Let's go ahead here and jump in to the comment section here. Let's see what everybody's up to. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm ready for it as well, Brian. Oh, nice. Speaking of which, I had guys hit me up on Twitter yesterday telling me that my leans were hitting and that they had a good day betting my rapid fire leans into, whatever various plays they did. So it was nice to see that. Nice to see Thad did the Jordan Lyles over 16.5 outs. You also had James Caprillion go over 16.5 outs. You guys remember that free roll I shared? I had 4 bets in that free roll. Caprillion, Jordan Lyles, Carlos Correa got a hit. Bryce Harper had 5 at-bats, and he couldn't quite get a hit. Otherwise, that would have been a nice plus 700-something cash. But Bryce Harper let us down. But, again, still a nice day, and like to see that Thad's, popping off on the leans and other people that are hitting on the leans. Love to see it. And good morning. Good morning, my man. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing better than me. All right, let's go ahead now and jump into Thursday Night Football. It's the same 2 bets. I didn't add anything to it. I told you guys I wasn't going to force any. I really like that teaser. It's covered in so many recent head-to-heads. The Steelers plus 10.5 and under 47.5. And then the Kareem Hunt, we talked about it yesterday, over 15.5 receiving yards at minus 110. I'm not going to add anything to it. It's just not a really good betting spots to bet into that matchup. So I'll just sit back, hope we can go 2-0 on Thursday Night Football. Do got some baseball plays we want to, of course, go ahead and add to it. Not a great baseball slate. Not a good one at all. But, of course, we found a couple good spots we like. We like the Phillies F5 plus a half run at minus 120. I consider doing the Phillies on the full game. Or, sorry, not the full game. On the Phillies F5 money line where, of course, you get the 2-way option if there's a tie. But you know what? Damn it, if there's a tie, I want to be rewarded for my research on this. So that's why I decided to get a little bit of juice. As a flip side, the F5 money line best price at, was it Barstool's? No, it was FanDuel was at plus 124, FanDuel. So maybe you do that. But again, I want to be paid off for my time put into this. So if there's a tie at the end of the 5 innings, I want to go ahead and get some money in my pocket. And then we'll do George Kirby over 5.5 Ks at plus 110. Let's talk about this Phillies-Braves one here for a second. From a starting pitching standpoint, there's absolutely no advantage. You're getting Max Fried up against Ranger Suarez. Both of these guys has faced the opponent 3 times this season, so it'll be both of their guys' 4th time seeing the opponent. Neither guy got roughed up. Suarez gave up 1 run in 1 outing, gave up no earned runs in another outing. In another outing, he gave up 4, but it was over 6.2 innings pitched. So that's pretty damn good. Same kind of thing here with Fried. In one outing, he gave up 2 runs. Another outing, he gave up 3 runs. And another outing, he gave up 2 runs. So neither guy is getting rocked by the opponent. Both starting pitchers saw the opponent 5 days ago. So while I generally like that, there's no real advantage, though, play this. Where are we getting the advantage that we like to take the Phillies over the Braves today? It all becomes in left-handed pitching. Here's where the stats really come in the Phillies' favor. They're hitting 242. The Braves are hitting 160. The slugging for the Phillies is 387. The slugging for the Braves is 227. OPS is 716 for the Phillies. It's 449 for the Braves. And strikeout percentage, the Phillies are striking out less at 21.4% versus the Braves 23.5%. And even when it comes to plate appearances, you're pretty much bang on even at 70 plate appearances versus 81. So we got a lot of good data to go off of here. I look good. I think the Phillies will be able to get the job done over the course of the first 5 innings. They have the hitting advantage. And I don't think any starting pitcher in this case, whether it's Suarez or Fried, has a leg up going into this matchup just based on how they've, each gone about it 3 times against the opponent, and they've had generally the same results in those 3 games. So give me the better offense. Give me a starting pitching where I think it'll be neutralized. I'll take the better offense all day long. You don't want to do a full game money line, guys. We talked about that Phillies bullpen this week. That Phillies bullpen is hold your nose and god awful. So just take the bullpen out of it. Take the bullpen out of it. You're focusing on the starting and pitching, and you're really focusing on the left-handed hitting advantage because you don't know what's going to come out of the bullpen, right? A left-hander or a right-hander, you have no goddamn clue what's coming out of the bullpen. We know for starters are left-handed, and that's where our advantage is by a damn good amount across all those stats I just gave you. The Phillies have the advantage in every single one. So Phillies on the F5 plus a half run at minus 120. Then let's talk about George Kirby here. Let me pull up his notes here. He's already gone up against these Orioles 3 times this season. Or sorry, not the Orioles, the Athletics. He's got 9 strikeouts in 1 appearance, 6 strikeouts in another appearance, and 9 strikeouts in the other appearance. All of them spaced out by about a month, and now he hasn't seen the Orioles, or I don't know why I'm saying Orioles. Now he hasn't seen the Athletics in 2 months. So to think that the Athletics would have an advantage this time when they've already seen them 3 times and they didn't get really an advantage, a month in between each appearance. And he hit this. He went over 5.5 Ks in every single one. Then we just kind of look at his game log. 8 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 2, 5, 9, 7, 5, 8, 7, 4, 4, 9. But you look at the opponents in which he's striking out. That's what we got to look at right here. Let's start with the Athletics first. Boy, this is a nice dream number. We always talk about 26% and above. Athletics right now are 34.2%. Yeah, I didn't stutter right there, guys. 34.2%. That is astronomically high. That is some of the highest numbers we've seen all season long. You add that with a 203 batting average. We've liked the under in this series. The under is cash in the first 2 games. I'm not going with the under today. I really like George Kirby. Just doing what you're doing against these Athletics, doing what you're doing overall, striking people out. And again, you're getting a team right now that's struggling versus right-handers and striking out at 34.2%. So at plus money, an absolute no-brainer bet. With the hit rate that it's had, absolutely no-brainer. So we'll do George Kirby. All right, the other bet I wanted to get in, and hell, maybe you guys have a best bet for this. I am trying like heck. There's only one other MLB I would even consider adding today. Again, I didn't think the slate was all that great. You got Diamondbacks going up against the Dodgers. Urias is on the mound here for the Diamondbacks. Arizona's stinky right now versus left-handed pitching. I mean, god-awful stinky versus left-handed pitching. Their hitting is at 167, and this is a huge sample size of 179 plate appearances. I mean, 179 plate appearances versus left-handers in your last 10 days. That is a stinking really high number. So we're only hitting 167. We're striking out 22.3%. So that's average. But just look at the hitting, 167. Bring in 268 for slugging. That's just like no power. Like you and me could bring out a better slugging percentage than 268. That ain't shit. And then their OPS is 475. The problem is, the reason why I don't have a bet for this game, and again, if you can come up with a bet for this game, shit, share it with me. I think Urias goes over his outprop of over 17.5 outs, but it's minus 175. I'm not taking that. I also think the Diamondbacks won't score over 2 runs in the first inning. Well, under 1.5 runs is minus 160. It's like everything I wanted to bet in this game when I started to, unturn the stone. It was just like you can't bet it. They just got so much damn juice attached to it because they see the numbers like me, the sports books. They see Urias, a damn good pitcher from the left-handed side, going up against a left-handed hitting team that is just struggling mightily versus left-handers on a damn good amount of sample size. So I want to keep going through that one. Look for you. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Maybe I'll do a same game parlay. But the things I would put in the same game parlay, I'll do the F5 under. You can't tease that number at all on an F5 under. You also can't, adjust the juice on his outs. That's what I really want to do. I think he's going 6 strong without a doubt. I mean, it's what he does. Not only what he does. Let me pull it up here again. Listen to this. This is why I really want to do this. He's gone his last 3 starts 6-7-6. Before that, 6-6-5. So he would have had 1 loss, 7-6, 7-6-7, 2-6. So let's just say his last 3 months of baseball, this bet only loses twice and wins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This bet is 11-2 in the last 3 months of baseball. I'm telling you, he's a good left-handed pitcher. The Diamondbacks are struggling. If you don't mind juice, hey, maybe you do Urias over 17.5 outs at, what did I just say it was? Minus 175 right there. But to me, it's just too juicy. But nah, you should go 6 strong. I wouldn't want to do over 18.5 because you saw in there when I rifled that off, there were a lot of 6s in there, right? There weren't 6.1s or 6.2. There were a lot of 6s in there. That's always the concern, right? If your pitch count's up and you're pitching good, you'll just get pulled after 6 innings. So stay away from 18.5. But if you don't mind drinking some juice on 17.5, I wish it wasn't above my threshold, or that'd be my 3rd MLB bet, and I would absolutely love that. So with that being said, let's jump back in the comments section, and then let's kind of run through rapid fire for you guys. We got no comments. Cool. Everybody's tired of hearing my voice today, and nobody wants to prolong the show any longer than what it is. All right, let's jump in a little rapid fire with you guys, and then we'll all kick back and get through our work day here, and then enjoy some Thursday night football. All right, rapid fire. Again, I apologize here for the voice. Hopefully you guys can hear me clear. I'm sure you can. It's just probably a touch annoying. All right, Angels, Rangers, over under 8. Angels plus 130. Rangers minus 150. Perez is on the mound. This is an easy pull for the Rangers at minus 150. That's at the top of the threshold. If you want to go, personally speaking, top of the threshold. If you want to go ahead and bet it, yeah, Rangers with Perez on the mound. Angels struggles versus left-handers. Yeah, go ahead and take the Rangers today. Twins and Royals. What's going on with the Twins? You're going to get swept by the Royals? What the hell's going on, Twins? You're the better team by far. You're going to be in the playoffs more than likely. What are you doing here? Don't get swept by the Royals. We got an over-under of 8. Twins minus 125. Royals plus 105. There's no advantage when it comes to starting pitcher versus Winder versus Hesley. I don't see any starting pitching advantage. I'll take the Twins. I mean, why did we like the Orioles yesterday? I mean, besides the fact that they had some advantages, they were going to prevent the sweep. That is a real narrative. So I'll take the Twins today at minus 125 to prevent the sweep. Giants and Rockies, been on this series, was on the under again yesterday, and the under cashed again in a 6-3 game. And they got the over-under of 11 today, but today you get Urena and a bullpen day for the Giants. You know how much I love bullpen days, keeping the hitters off balance. Take the Giants at minus 120 against the Rockies at even money. Mariners and Athletics, over-under of 7. Mariners minus 230, Athletics plus 195. This is the game where the Mariners could wake up against Adrian Martinez. We've been on the under this series. I would be a little bit nervous because Martinez, that would just make me a little bit nervous with Martinez. Although he's been pitching better of late, I would just still be nervous. Although both offenses are struggling, so as a lean, of course I'll lean the under as well, right? There's a reason why we've been liking the under. 2 offenses that are struggling, 2 good bullpens. So I'll lean the under. And the Mariners, they're also going to get the win today against George Kirby. So Mariners at minus 230 for me. Cardinals and Padres, over-under of 8. Cardinals plus 135. Padres minus 155. You saw it again last night. The Cardinals just can't hit. We talked about it on yesterday's show. It's upsetting to us because we love the Cardinals. Been putting a lot of money in our pocket this baseball season. But how can you not take Musgrove over Flattery when the Cardinals are absolutely struggling? They're still, the amount that they're struggling is really troubling, and they obviously gotta get that figured out here, before the playoffs and what have you. But so it's an easy pull. You go for the Padres, absolutely easy pull here for the Padres, and then you just keep taking the under in this series. It's not like the Padres are on fire; they just have better stats than the Cardinals, but they're not on fire in their own right. So you keep taking the Padres in the series, and you just keep taking the under, and you'll keep getting cashes, more than likely. Cubs and Pirates. Mitch Keller's on the mound. I didn't get into bet today on Mitch Keller. I could not find an effing angle, and I didn't want to just force it. I really try not to just force plays. I want to put out plays that I'm confident in, and I want you guys to know that the plays are researched and, there's some stats and trends behind it. So I don't have a play here for Mitch Keller. Could be our last time. I don't think he probably starts again this season if I had to take a guess. So we're seeing an over-under, though, of 7.5 against the Cubs. Cubs minus 105, Pirates minus 115. This guy, Wesneski, he's only had 3 starts. I think today's his 4th start. Not terrible numbers. I'll take under 7.5. Offenses that are just generally struggling. As far as a winner, let's go Mitch Keller. Let's go Mitch effing Keller. Get the win, baby. Get the win, baby. Blue Jays and Rays, over under of 7.5. Blue Jays minus 120. Rays even money. You got Chargois, or whatever the hell this guy's name is. I'll just call him JT. It's a bullpen day for the Rays. So you know this guy's only going to go an inning, 2 innings max, and then they're just going to roll out the bullpen after that. Barrios on the mound for the Blue Jays. You guys know I like the Rays over the Blue Jays all day long, so that's not even a question. So Rays for me, then that's an absolute easy one right there. Rays at even money. Brewers and Reds, over under of 7.5. Brewers minus 150. Reds plus 130. Gonna be tons of strikeouts in this game with Woodruff and Hunter Green on the mound. I can tell you about that. Let's see. We'll take the under 7.5. We'll take the under 7.5, and we'll go. Are we gonna pick a winner? Let me get a refresh number of these bullpen stats for a second. Oh, yeah, we're going Brewers. Going Brewers to get the win. Going Brewers to get the win. Astros and Orioles, minus 190 for the Astros. I was watching this line yesterday. I was in the 200s, and it's just coming down with Verlander on the mound. Surprising. I don't have access to money distribution like the Squirrel does, but I wonder if this is reverse line movement. Like, are people really backing the Orioles with Kyle Bradish on the mound against Verlander and the Astros? Again, I don't understand this line movement. The way the line is moving, I'm assuming money is coming on the Orioles, but god damn, I just cannot believe people back in the Orioles today with Verlander and the Astros on the mound. So I'll take the Astros. I'll take the Astros on the run line, as a matter of fact. I'll go Astros on the run line in that one. Red Sox and Yankees playing today. Over under of 8. Red Sox plus 125. Yankees minus 145. Walkover is Italian. The Yankees are smoking, obviously, right now. Helps when you play the Pirates pitching staff, but I mean they haven't played the Pirates in the last 10 days, only in the last 2 days, but they're right up there at the top of right-handed pitching. We know Walker that had a really nice season. So I will go, man, this one's going to be tough. I'm going to go over 8, just assuming that Walker is just going to run into a hot offense. He's going to have trouble, and Taillon is just not that great, and we expect the Red Sox offense is doing pretty decent, or better than decent right now versus right-handed pitching to show up. So I'll go over 8. Over 8, Red Sox, Yankees. Braves and Phillies, we've kind of talked about this game. You guys know I like the Phillies, but just be nervous of that full game money line. Ugh, that Phillies bullpen's atrocious. So, but other than that, I like everything about the Phillies. As far as an over-under, I would lean the over just because of both of these pitchers having faced the opponent 5 days ago. That generally leads more towards an over more times than not. Again, there's no advantage because they both just saw the opponent. That's why we like the Phillies. But I'll go ahead and do over 7.5. I'll say Phillies on the money line for a full game. Hold your nose on that bullpen right there. Guardians and White Sox. Now everybody wants to back the White Sox. Now everybody wants to back the Guardians. Minus 140. White Sox plus 120. I've been on the Guardians past 2 days at plus money, and they've cashed both those days. I don't know why people sleeping on the Guardians. What a good team. Man, they get in that postseason with that bullpen. Oof. Or watch out. They're going to mow through some teams. Yeah, of course with Bieber on the mound. Of course, I still like the Guardians today. Nothing to get me off the Guardians with their best pitcher going today. Then the last game is Diamondbacks, Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm trying as hell to work in a bet around Urias, so I like everything about the Dodgers. Just get the Dodgers on the run line, plus 105. The way the Diamondbacks are struggling versus left-handed pitching, Diamondbacks run line. That's an absolute easy one. All right, guys, I'm going to go jump in this comment section here. See, do you like Philly today? We just answered that. Yeah, hold your nose on the bullpen, but obviously you can see the official bet I have there. I think through the first 5 innings, they'll at worst be tying, and I expect to get a cash if they're tying. But I expect them to be winning and hopefully carry that advantage into the end of the game. But as I talked about, not talking that bullpen, not even touching that bullpen. So, and sorry the Rockies took you down yesterday, my man. Sorry that happened. What I'll be doing between the posts this week. There's no Premier League this weekend. I'm hurting, Brian. I'm hurting. You have no idea how much I enjoy waking up Saturday and Sunday mornings and just throwing on the Premier League and just easing into my day. But there's no Premier League this week, so because of that, there will be no between the posts this week. We'll be back next week. Matt and I, of course. Thank you, man. Thank you, Lucas. All right, with that, let's go ahead and sign off, guys. All right, guys, we've had 3 days of profit. Let's see if we can't go 4-4. We got 4 bets. Let's see if we can't do it, guys. All right, enjoy your Thursday. Appreciate you guys carving out some time and hanging out with me this morning. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We got a big day on tomorrow's slap. We got to get to our NASCAR plays, which I already gave out 2 on yesterday's video if you want to grab 2 of those plays early. If not, get them all tomorrow. NASCAR lines don't move at all, so no big rush to tail those. You want to tail them because I've been pretty damn hot in NASCAR recently, but there's no real rush. But that being said, William and I had a great time on yesterday's video of the Highline podcast. What a great time we had previewing this race at the Texas Motor Speedway. So I'm going to give you guys 4 NASCAR plays tomorrow. And then, of course, NFL. We got to set the stage for this weekend. I got to give you guys my best money line parlay. Although you already know that one. I got to give you guys my best teaser. Haven't given you that. Got to give you guys my best underdog. And we'll roll out some more player props as well. And we're going to try and do some ATS this weekend, right? Coming off a nice 12-4 weekend where I won first in a pigskin pick'em contest. I think it's time now to get in some ATS bets. So we'll do some individual ATS bets. Otherwise, guys, yeah, look forward to tomorrow's show. Look forward to cashing these 4 bets with you guys. And guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.